This is the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Dory Stewart.
Welcome back to another episode of the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast, where we share the stories of our favorite local brands. Joining me today on the podcast is Nick Covert of Dream Builders. Nick, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm excited to learn more about you and your business, so let's start there. Can you share with the listeners a little bit about your business?
Yeah, we're a local company located at 77 Cool Springs Road in Fredericksburg. We're right outside of downtown Fredericksburg. We specialize in decks, screen porches, and sunrooms. We're a small company. We've been in business for about 19 years.
Oh, wow. I had a chance to browse your website, and your work is beautiful. So congratulations on 19 years. That's a huge accomplishment. So tell me a little bit about your journey and how the business started.
Good question. I never really picked up a saw until I was out of college. Most people start young. That was not me. I went to school, got a degree in philosophy, minor in psychology. Was really done with school at that point. Wanted to get out, out of the classroom, kind of start the real world, so to speak. My first job was building homes. I found I just loved it. It was just such a sense of accomplishment, each day, building something new. So it was just, it came easy for me. So it was just I just loved it. Just being outside and, seeing what you could build and what a couple guys could build in one day. It was just amazing to me.
So interesting that you completely switched career paths, but I imagine that minor in psychology is helping quite a bit when it comes to dealing with your customers.
Yeah, that definitely comes into play sometimes. So does the philosophy too, just having a good background, and understanding people as a whole, helps, I think.
Absolutely. So, do you find that there are any myths or misconceptions about the industry or your business?
There's several. One would maybe be just that decks are like a DIY, like that
Mm.
anybody can do, a group of their buddies, weekend warrior projects. That might have been the case years ago, but decks today are, highly engineered. There's lots of code restrictions that are associated with these decks. So the days of just a couple of buddies building a deck on the weekend, I think are gone. Another one would be that pressure treated wood for decks and porches would be like the only option for framing. There's new technologies that have advanced to where now we're using a combination of either metal products for framing or even composite. So you don't have to go with just like a wood frame for your structural project.
That's good to know. Thank you for sharing that. So, I imagine over 19 years, you have seen quite a bit of innovation in the industry. How are you keeping up with new trends?
Good question. The codes change constantly. So,
Mm.
and not only that, but like there's different codes within the different counties we work in. So we typically what we do is we pick the most strict county and we just build to that county for all the counties we deal with. Otherwise, it's too difficult for the guys, even the office for that matter, to like uh, treat each county differently. So it just makes it more streamlined and easier approach for us building. We just build to the toughest county that we work with.
That's really smart and really efficient. So I imagine that you have learned a lot in terms of on the business side of things over 19 years. What is something that you wish someone had told you when you started your business, or what advice would you give a new entrepreneur?
Oh, that's tough. I would say maybe don't wait.
Mm,
If you wait for the right time, it's just that right time. There's always a reason to put it off. So I would say get out there and start. That's really the best way to learn, is to just dive right in. So um, I started my own company when I was 27, um, and I look back on it, and I think that was a good time. I mean, maybe I could have started a couple of years sooner, but I did need some time to like learn the trade, really get a good grasp of that before I started something that was new to me. But I think starting young is like crucial with most industries or businesses.
that's really good advice. The best time to start is now. And if you wait until you are completely ready, you may never start. Some things you have to learn along the way, right?
Correct. I think I've always been someone that learned best by experience. I can
Hmm.
read it, but if I don't see it firsthand, it's just that lesson isn't always learned as well when you actually experience it.
Hmm. Hmm. So clearly, you work very hard in your business. I imagine you have long days. So tell us, when you're not working, what are you doing for fun?
I love working more. I'm often doing, like my kids and my wife, they're always like, dad's always got a project, like dad's always doing
Mhm.
something. So like, it's just, I don't know, I'm just a busybody, so I think that's what makes me good at construction, that I just, I'm not a kind of guy that just pops on the couch and just watches TV on my off time. I'm always doing something, whether
Mhm.
that's, you know, building a garden box, or, uh, you know, taking the kids on the boat or something. It's always we're always doing something, that's for sure. And we love Lake Anna. We live out here, so we're on the boat a lot. Uh,
Nice.
that's what I like.
Well, what a great role model you are for your children to see that your hard work pays off and to watch you building this business. That's I imagine you get a lot of joy out of that as well.
Yeah, I would love for both of my kids one day. I think they're both interested in what I do, and
Hmm.
I think they both, in their own aspects, like maybe plan on helping in the future.
Yeah.
Um, my daughter is going into marketing here at JMU, so she's kind of she could help me out in that aspect. And my son, he'll be a senior this year, and he's been helping out some just with this summer in the business. So he's trying to get his feet wet and learn from the bottom up.
Nice. That'll be so rewarding to have your kids involved in the business someday. I love
Yeah.
that. So, what is something that you wish the listeners knew about Dream Builders?
Just that we're honest, like
Mm,
we're not the high pressure. There's several of them in the area that are just like the whole used car salesman approach. They just
mm,
come in and try to wear you down. Like
mm.
that's not us, like we come in, we try to educate people. We try to give you if you don't go with us, at least you learn something from us. So I do a lot of the sales. I don't do all of them, but the other salespeople, they're handpicked by me, so that when none of us are high pressure, we're always just easygoing, an honest approach, and we're there to, educate you if nothing else.
I love that so much. I love the education piece. I've always believed that if you serve others, it all comes back to you. And you're right. Even if they don't end up going with you, you educating them, you're positioning yourself as the expert. So it all comes back around in that situation. So I really love that you put an emphasis on education.
Yeah, I mean, we're all good at something. I just happen to
Mhm.
be really good at this stuff. So,
Mhm.
I try to, in the 30 minutes to an hour, I try to get you as much information in my head that I can give you, whether that's, design or that's, products to choose. Like there's so much to go over that, I just try to give you a small portion of what's in, what I know.
Mhm. That's amazing. So, Nick, if the listeners want to learn more from you or want to connect with you, you mentioned your address. Give us your contact information, maybe your website and phone number.
Oh yeah, the website's Dream Builders of VA at or .com. I'm sorry, I almost gave you my email. And then yeah, you could contact me email as well, dreambuildersofva at yahoo.com, or a phone number 540-295-4111. And our office location is also a showroom. So there's
Oh,
some samples, decking, railing to choose and look at.
nice, nice. Well, Nick, thank you so much for being my guest on the podcast today and sharing Dream Builders with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to fxbgneighborspodcast.com. That's fxbgneighborspodcast.com or call 540-534-4618.